Dun 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 dun. Breaking news, y'all. So, word on the street is Syphilitic Sid, took over the Kennedy Center. You know what I'm talking about. And so every year, they do the Kennedy Center honors, and, they award people who've done things in the arts, music, movies, stuff like that. Well, child, Syphilitic Sid nominated none other than Ethan Hunt, aka Tom Cruise, to get a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Kennedy Center Honors. And Tommy said, no thank you. What? Tommy said, thanks, but no, I don't even think he said thanks, but no thanks. I think he just was like, nah, Beach, I ain't coming. Get somebody else to do it. Anyway, that's it. That's the story. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Big news in Hollywood today. Tom Cruise has reportedly declined a major Kennedy Center award that was offered by Donald Trump. Fans and media are talking about it everywhere. In this video, I will react to what happened, explain why this is getting so much attention. Let's break it down.
What's this?
A couple of days ago, Donald Trump nominated Tom Cruise for a Kennedy Center Lifetime Achievement Award. Last night, Tom Cruise said, no thanks, I've got other plans. Not let me check my calendar, not maybe we can squeeze this in next year. Just straight up sorry, I'm too busy. Too busy for a Lifetime Achievement Award. That's like saying you're too busy to pick up the keys to your own mansion because you've got laundry to fold. Let's be real, Tom isn't too busy. He's just avoiding the situation as best he can. But it's not the award Tom is dodging. It's the fact you'd have to accept it from Donald Trump personally. Imagine that photo op. Trump grinning, Cruise gritting his teeth, and both of them pretending the other one's not in a cult. Tom's already a card-carrying Scientologist. The last thing he needs is to get slapped with a lower condition for hanging out with the orange Pedialyte version of L. Ron Hubbard. This is a guy who's dangled off planes, clung to skyscrapers, and jumped out of helicopters just for fun. But a handshake from Trump? Suddenly that becomes mission impossible. But honestly, I respect it. You can CGI out a mustache, but you can't edit the stink of Donald J. Trump off your highlight reel. Some awards you put on a shelf, others you dodge like a subpoena.
Also watch this video.
Maybe Tom Cruise is Maverick after all. This is some risky business turning down the Kennedy Center Awards with Tangerine Tyrant this year. Because according to multiple reports, that is exactly what has happened. Trump had wanted to offer Tom Cruise a Lifetime Achievement Award at this year's Kennedy Center Honors. The actor has turned it down. Now, the reasoning given by his camp is that, there's just a scheduling conflict. And the fact that this is the reasoning given doesn't really raise any red flags for me because historically, Tom Cruise hasn't really spoken much about politics. He was even asked about the Tangerine Tyrant pretty recently on a press tour, and he said, you know what, I'd rather just stick to questions about the movie, which, fair, you want to talk about your work, but could Tom Cruise, Scientology Tom Cruise, actually be Maverick? I mean, it's totally in character from a Top Gun perspective, but I did not have this one on my bingo card. Scheduling conflict or not, well done. And I don't say that very often for Tom Cruise.
So here is the story. Tom Cruise, one of the biggest movie stars in the world, was offered a prestigious Kennedy Center Award. These awards honor people who have made a big impact in the arts. But reports say Tom Cruise turned it down, and the news is being linked to Donald Trump's involvement in the event.
No one noticed that less than 24 hours after Tom Cruise rejected Trump's Lifetime Achievement Award, George Strait made a chilling decision to turn Trump into a joke. When Trump revealed the 2025 Kennedy Lifetime Honor List, fans noticed something strange. One name was blacked out. Insiders leaked it was Tom Cruise, who had personally rejected Trump's award. His excuse? No time. But behind closed doors, people say it was pure humiliation for Trump, who even pushed staff to make Cruise show up. Things got worse. Just as Trump tried to save face, country legend George Strait dropped a bombshell. He would boycott the ceremony. Strait blasted Trump, saying he doesn't understand art, and accused him of turning culture into a political circus. That single move shattered Trump's plan to use the event as proof of his influence. Instead of applause, all he got was ridicule. Meanwhile, Tom Cruise didn't budge. He refused the award, claiming a schedule conflict. With Cruise's rejection and Strait's boycott, Trump's first Kennedy Awards night collapsed into a PR nightmare. Do you support what Cruise and Strait did?
Right now, it's not entirely clear why Tom declined the award.
President Trump seeking to abuse government power to shape culture and censor free speech. The White House says it will do a review of Smithsonian Museum exhibits so that they align with Trump's vision. They're admitting partisan abuse of a hallowed institution that is supposed to provide accurate history, beautiful art, and truth, but not switch every 4 years based on politics. And a cult of personality are also becoming quite noticeable and at times bizarre. He said he will personally host this year's honors ceremony at Kennedy Center, but also that he sees himself on par with the usual approach and honorees.
The Kennedy Center honors have been among the most prestigious awards in the performing arts. I wanted one. I was never able to get one. The hell with it. I'll become chairman, and I'll give myself an honor.
The joke is not a joke.
Some people think it might be personal, some think it could be political. Hollywood stars often make these kinds of decisions quietly, and they rarely explain everything publicly. What we do know is that turning down a major award is unusual, and it's drawing a lot of attention from fans, journalists, and social media. The reaction online is mixed. Some fans are praising Tom Cruise for standing by his principles, whatever those may be. Others are surprised and even disappointed because the Kennedy Center Award is very prestigious. At the same time, some people are debating whether this is really about Trump, politics, or just a personal choice by Tom. That's why this story is trending. Everyone wants to know the real reason. This situation also shines a light on Hollywood and politics. Celebrities sometimes avoid events tied to political figures to prevent controversy. At the same time, turning down a major award is rare and makes headlines, especially when it involves someone like Tom Cruise. So what does this mean? For fans, it's a moment of surprise and curiosity. For the media, it's a story that gets clicks and conversations. And for Tom Cruise, it's a personal decision that might or might not affect his public image, but clearly people are talking. I'm telling you, people are talking. At the end of the day, Tom Cruise declining the Kennedy Center Award is raising questions, sparking debates, and keeping everyone curious. So what do you think? Was this the right move, or should he have accepted it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Bye.